think chicken is one of the most versatile proteins that we have. You can kind of make and shape it into anything you want. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Colleen. One of my favorite ways to cook chicken is with the delicious marinade. Today I'm going to share with you 4 marinades to take your boring chicken to something amazing, flavorful, and juicy. It's really simple, budget friendly, and a great way to add some variety to your dinners. Pop it in the fridge for a couple hours to 24 and then cook that chicken however you like. Or you can always throw them into the freezer, pop them out in a few months for an easy dinner. Your future self will thank you. All right, let's jump on in. All right, so this marinade was titled Best Chicken Marinade. So let's see if it's true. I'm going to start with half a cup of olive oil with half a cup of balsamic vinegar, a quarter cup of soy sauce, and a quarter cup of Worcestershire, or however you pronounce it, followed by 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of dried rosemary, with 2 tablespoons of, it's supposed to be Dijon mustard, but I only had spicy mustard, so going with that. Don't forget the salt, a teaspoon and a half of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and then 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. Last, we will add 1/8 cup of lemon juice. This can be fresh squeezed or from the store, either is fine. We are going to give it a really good whisk. Make sure that everything is well incorporated and combined, nothing sticking. And then I just put my chicken in a gallon-sized bag, went ahead and shook it on up, and then I will marinate it in the fridge for 30 minutes up to 24 hours. We are going to make some jerk chicken wings. We're going to start off with a teaspoon of dried thyme leaves, a teaspoon of allspice. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, half a teaspoon of pepper, and half a teaspoon of salt. We'll do 2 teaspoons of our garlic powder, followed by half a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of our cayenne, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and 2 tablespoons of lime juice. This can be fresh lime, or like I have, just concentrate from the grocery store. Make sure to give your marinade a really good mix, making sure that that brown sugar is fully broken up and everything is well combined. And then go ahead and put everything with your chicken. Give it all a really good mix to make sure everything is coated. And then you can stick this in the fridge for at least 30 minutes, but up to 24 hours. This is a new recipe to us, so I'll have to let you know how it goes. It is a yogurt curry marinade. Starting off with a quarter cup of yogurt, it can be dairy or non-dairy, and then 2 teaspoons of lime juice, followed by a quarter teaspoon of salt. We are going to go in with 1 teaspoon of brown sugar and 2 teaspoons of whatever curry you like. This is just what we had in our pantry. And that's it. Super simple. And now I'm just going to mix everything in the bag, make sure all the chicken is as coated as possible. And then you can marinate this in your fridge for 30 minutes up to 24 hours. But I have been told if you use a dairy yogurt, do not freeze it. Now we are making a chili lime marinade. We are starting off with 2 tablespoons of olive oil, followed by 3/4 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of brown sugar. We'll be doing half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of our onion powder, half teaspoon of paprika, and half teaspoon of our cumin. And then we're going to do a quarter to half a teaspoon of the chili. It's supposed to be chipotle chili pepper, but I don't have that, so I used what I got. And then we are squeezing 1 lime. You are supposed to zest the lime, but mine didn't work. And we are going to just shake the bag up, make sure everything is coated the best we can, and then we will let marinate in the fridge for 30 minutes up to 24 hours. All right, so it's the next day, and these have been marinating for about 24 hours, give or take. I brought them out of the fridge so they can get to room temp for about 30 minutes. And now that my oven's preheating, I'm gonna get them on the pan, and this kind of let some of this marinade run off. So I got all my chicken on the pan. I put some tin foil for easy cleanup. I put them all skin side down. I preheated my oven to 400. I'm gonna cook these for about 40 minutes, flipping halfway through. It has been just a little over 40 minutes. We're gonna check to make sure our chicken's cooked so we don't kill anyone. All right, it looks like we're good. So the chicken is all done. I checked the biggest pieces. Let these rest while we work on the sides. So I got all of that chicken marinated in no time at all. So all those marinades were super quick. They're gonna be so delicious. And I've got all of my dinners planned out for this week. This is the technique that I use when I get one of those big like family packs from the grocery store. I'll divide it up into 1 pound, add different marinades, keep the one I want to cook for this week, throw the rest in the freezer. It can make those hectic nights a little bit easier. Let me know which ones you guys try. We have already made the best chicken marinade? And I will admit I was very apprehensive because it just smelled of mustard while it was cooking in our oven. But, oh my god, it was so good, so delicious. My son ate a lot more chicken than he normally does, and we have enough for leftovers for my lunch tomorrow. So I'm excited to eat that again. Well, thank you guys for joining me today. Let me know what marinades you try, and if you like this kind of content, give this video a thumbs up. Think about subscribing because I have some great content coming your way. All right, bye everyone.